Ashish bowling the first over. A very well left ball outside the off stump by Kumar Kushagra. Kushagra is an Indian under 19 team player, having played the World Cup, the Junior World Cup last year. And the last stroke showed that he is no doubt a promising kid because the ball pitched outside the off stump, a little bit short. He went on his back foot and punched it to the covers for four. It was a brilliant shot there by Kushagra.
Indeed, it was a very good shot from the man there. And some young talent pitching.
Perhaps wide this time. Yes, a wide declared by the umpire, a ball down the leg side. This is the players' dressing room in the Amitabh Chaudhary Pavilion. Here you see.
The score, the target that has been given by the jugglers is just 129 runs, which would not be difficult for Bokaro to get. And if they play slow and steady as well, they can get it conveniently here. So now they just need 123 runs from 114 balls. This is the match 7. We are bringing you this match live from the JSCA International Stadium Complex here in Ranchi. Experienced Jaskaran Singh coming into bowl. Played quite a few matches in the Ranji Trophy. Been a part of the state camp as well for Jharkhand. The jugglers do have some experienced people in their side, sir.
Yeah, each of the team has got experienced players because there's a mix of under 16, under 19, under 23, and the Ranji Trophy guys. So everyone here has played for the state some time or the other. So it's a mix of experience and young, promising talents. Each team has got quite a few of them.
So every team has a balance of new, young, and experienced players.
Yeah. Now, Jaskaran is also making a comeback. He was injured last season. This is also his first tournament, like Vikas Singh.
That was a good ball.
Vivek Vishal played with an angled bat to the point region, the no-run squad. Vivek Vishal is another promising youngster. He got 400s last year in the under-23 tournament.
That's a fairly good performance with the bat.
Opening with Arya Mansen, who got 300s in the under-23 squad.
Pitching outside the and moving on to the 4. Boundary
Now,
for a 4.
This is a beautiful shot by Vivek Vishal. He just took advantage of the ball, pitched on the leg stump, and just flicked it to the fine leg boundary for 4.
promising left-handed batsman, Vishal.
This time also he played with the angled ball to a ball pitched after the off stump, but he couldn't pierce the field. There are three in that area from point and backward point region to third man, and it goes straight to the hands of the fielder there. So no runs scored. It's 10 for no loss, second over in progress, chasing a target of 128 set by the Jamshedpur jugglers. Now he went for a back foot drive, but the ball took the inner edge, went to the short leg region. No runs scored.
Five runs have come so far from the over. Jaskaran giving away one boundary. Otherwise, fairly bowling well with good line and length.
Now this was a slower delivery by Jaskaran. On the off stump, a little short of length. Just tapped it to the point fielder, no runs scored. End of the second over. Chasing a target of 128, Bokaro Blasters are 11 for no loss at the end of 2 overs.
That's the runs. Jaskaran giving away 5 runs in his first over. The skipper bringing in Ashish Kumar for his second over now.
Ashish had a very successful Ranji season last year. He was the spearhead of the Jharkhand bowling attack, the new ball bowling attack, and he got around 35 odd wickets in the Ranji Trophy season last year. So he was a bowler who was in song last year, and this year we are expecting a lot from Ashish Kumar, if at all we get the Ranji Trophy going this season.
That's
Now, it was totally miscued. He tried to play it behind square. The ball came a bit slow and took his outer edge and just popped up to short mid-wicket region. Fortunately, there was no fielder, so he survives.
Just falling short of the fielder there. So the required run rate is moving up slowly at 6.68, and the current run rate is 4.71 for the Bokaro Blasters here. Just a quick single there.
Ashish into his second over, bowling a good line. Bowling from the Amitav Chaudhary pavilion end.
Blasters require 116 runs from 104 balls now. And this is a slow over so far. Not too many runs have come in Ashish's second over here. And as we always tell you, there is a mandatory power play for the first 6 overs in a T20 game. So just 2 fielders are in the outside circle. There are fielding restrictions for the first 6 overs here.
Kushagra and Vishal are playing sensibly in spite of the fact that the power play is of 6 overs with 9 fielders inside the circle with only 2 outside. They're not going for any big shots. They're just playing sensible cricket, their normal cricket.
Yeah, they're going slow and trying to build a partnership here.
A wide ball, yes. It is again a wide bowled by Ashish, so another extra run to the Bokaro Blasters team, and slowly the score moves to 15 for no loss with 1 ball remaining in the 3rd over of the day for this was a good delivery, moving away from the batsman, and Kumar tried to play it to the cover region but failed to make any connection with the bat. It safely goes to the wicketkeeper and no damage done. The score remains at 15 for no loss after 3 overs. A very sedate start, but a very safe start by the Bokaro Blasters, chasing a target of 128 put up on the board by the Jamshedpur Jugglers team, batting first after losing the toss.
Bokaro have been lucky with the coin here. They won the toss yesterday as well, but couldn't manage to win the match against Dumka.
Yes, sometimes you win the toss, sometimes you lose the toss. Now this is a wonderful shot by Vishal. Again, a ball pitching on his leg stump, on the pads, and it flicks it again to the fine leg region, but finds the fielder there. So he just gets a single and crosses over. And it becomes very difficult for the bowler to really adjust to the line and length when you find a left-hander and a right-hander combination in the middle. So it becomes a very difficult for the bowler to switch continuously to a different direction and different length to these 2 batsmen. Well bowled on the stumps, on the target. So he just taps the ball, no chance of a run.
So batting alternately to left-handed and right-handed batsmen is a tedious task for the bowler.
Yes, if you are not habituated of bowling to left-handers in the nets, it becomes difficult for you to switch on to a different line and length. Now this is a good shot by Kumar Kushagra, but fortunately it fell short of the deep fine-legged fielder. He went for a uppish pull shot, Kumar Kushagra. That he survives, gets a single. This is live streaming of the Carbon Jharkhand T20 tournament being played at the JSCA International Stadium Complex at Ranchi. Now this time a beautiful shot by Vishal over the top of the point fielder, straight to the boundary for 4 runs. Short of a length, going outside the off stump at a reasonably good height, and Vishal had no difficulty in putting it over the top of the point fielder for a beautifully struck boundary. With this, the score moves to 21 for no loss. Vishal on 13 and Kushagra batting on 6.
So the Blasters haven't lost any wickets so far. That's fairly a good part about their batting so far. Because if they go on to lose early wickets, even 128 will seem far away. Sorry, 129 will seem far away.
It is still cloudy here, though the light has improved a bit. And here is the bowling card. Ashish Kumar, 2 overs for 10 runs, and Jaskaran, 2 overs for 11 runs. The total
Just 21 runs coming off 4 overs here. Without any loss of wickets. Playing fairly well.
This ball kept a trifle low, collected by the wicketkeeper Papu Singh on the second drop.
And this is Ashish. It's Ashish's third over of the spell. So the skipper, Devrat, Rahil Riaz Khan is conveniently rotating bowlers to get that breakthrough for his team.
Bowler rotate कहाँ किया? वो तो करे कहीं ना 2 इन से 1.
That's a dot delivery.
रोटेट करना मतलब अलग अलग प्लेयर को लाके बॉलिंग कराना. This is again going down the leg side and called a wide by the umpire. Ashish is really trying hard to find the right length.
That's the Amitabh Chaudhary Pavilion.
Now this is another wide perhaps. Yes, called a wide. Ashish is trying to bring the ball into the right-hander, but unfortunately he is not getting the right direction. He is trying to bowl in swingers, see, pitching on and around the off stump and trying to bring it back to the batsman to cause some trouble, some doubts in the mind. But so far, he has not been able to do so because he's bowling much more down the leg side. Now, this one precisely is what I was talking about. A good delivery coming in from the off stump. He tries to play it to the mid-wicket region, but takes the outer edge, goes to the point region. But no run scored. This is the delivery that he was looking for sometime during this over.
It was fairly a good delivery after the 2 wides there. So the current run rate for Bokaro is just over 5 runs and over.
Oh, this is a brilliant shot. A brilliant cover drive by Kumar Kushagra. And it lands outside the ground 6. This shows the talent that he has, Kumar Kushagra. Playing Ashish Kumar, one of the senior bowlers, a ball pitched up on the around the off stump. He goes in the front foot and executes so well that it looks so easy. And one of the difficult shots to play in cricket. To play a fast bowler over the cover for 6. It's a very difficult shot, but very well executed by Kumar Kushagra.
Both batsmen are looking good in the middle there and trying to build a partnership.
This time, Ashish beats him after the off stump. And he shows to his partner that he's trying to bring the ball in, Ashish. Yes, you are right, Kushagra. He is trying to bring the ball in.
And now they need 100 runs of 91 balls. Required run rate just over 6.5 for over.
Now, this time he gets the ball out of the off stump, short of a length, just short of a length, and he just angles his bat and plays it to the square third man region and takes a single.
So the match that's currently going on is between Jamshedpur and Bokaro. That's live from the JSC International Stadium. Later on in the day, you will see a match at 1:30 p.m. That would be between Singhbum and Dumka. Again, live from the JSC International Stadium complex in Ranchi.
Now you see, sky is still cloudy. There is a cloud cover, but however the light is good enough for play to continue. And this is what is needed, 99 runs of 90 balls so far. It's going good for the Bokaro Blasters team.
I think the weather is much better now than it was in the morning. It was pouring heavily.
Yeah, it's not raining, but yes, still there is a cloud cover. But I don't think that rain is going to
interrupt this match.
Create any problem or interrupt within the next few overs.
Bowling change, Mithun Kumar coming into bowl from the juggler side.
Delivery out of the off stump, moving away. Comprehensive leads Kumar Kushagra, who was on the front foot, trying to play an expansive drive on the offside.
Vishal and Kushagra both looking good there in the middle. Trying to stick to the crease for as long as they can. Not looking out to lose out early wickets.
Now again the ball shaping away from the batsman. Again vision outside the off stump. I think he has to go a little further in order to reach the delivery which is swinging away from him. It was a wonderful outswinger, pitched just on the off stump and then moved away further. So two wonderful deliveries by Mithun to start off this over, and both had Kumar Kushagra in trouble. On both occasions, he went for a drive and missed it completely.
And this is the last
now,
over.
This one, he drags it further away, and it's a wide ball by the umpire. After bowling two continuous outswingers, I believe if we can bring the ball in from the same spot, that will create real doubts in the mind of the batsman.
And keeping in mind that this is the last over in the power play. That's taken by the fielder there.
Now, this is a very, very well-planned bowling by Mithun. Having seen him going for the shots outside the off stump, swinging deliveries, trying to play it, he pulled it a little
Subscribe to my
back
channel.
and away from the stump, and he easily nicked it to the first slip. And it was a very good low catch, diving catch on the right, very well picked inches from the ground by the lone slip fielder. But it was a very, very well planned wicket by Mithun. So all credit to Mithun for this wicket.
So the catch and the slip was a brilliant one that we saw. And opener being sent back to the dugout.
Well, the first wicket goes down.
We have the skipper coming into bat from the Bokaro team here, Kumar Devrat. Lot of experience in domestic cricket for him. One win for Bokaro so far. So fairly leading the team well.
He's a very, very experienced batsman. Wide outside the off stump. Got to see it's a wide. So trying to gain pace, couldn't control the line, and he bowled outside the off stump. The ball swung away further, wide of the off stump. One more run added. 32 for 1 after 5.3.
So Mithun coming away with the breakthrough for his team. Kumar Kushagra was looking very good in the middle, way too wide of the stump. Kumar Devrat, right-handed batsman. Combination of right and left on the crease makes it a tedious task for the bowler. That was a good ball.
In fact, it was a Yorker tried, but took the outer edge of the bat and ran down to third man for a single. 33 after 5.5 overs. Kumar Devrat on 1. He is a wonderful batsman, as very hard hitting if situation needs. And Vishal is on 13.
What I feel, sir, the best part about the skipper of the Bokaro team is he can handle situations. The way the situation is, he can make runs according to the situation. If it needs to be played slow, he'll take the charge and play slow. If it needs hard hitting, he'll go for hard hitting shots.
In the meanwhile, it was down the leg side, wide declared. Yes, Devbrat is one batsman who plays according to the situation. When the situation needs, he can defend well. When the situation needs a quicker scoring, he can go for big shots. And he scores very, very quickly. He's a very good bat.
Too many wides already coming off this over now. 3 wides. So extras have been a problem for every team, as we have been talking about in the last 3 days of matches. Straight to the fielder in the deep.
In fact, the batsman was trying to play it on the onside in front of him, taking the inner edge of the bat. The ball went to the square leg or little finer. After 6 overs, 35 for 1 is the score.
Mithun Kumar, the bowler, getting the breakthrough for his team. A very, very important wicket in his kitty. Kumar Kushagra, he was looking brilliant with the bat there in the middle. And at 31, they lost their first wicket. So now, Bokaro needs 94 runs of 84 balls, which I think is not a tedious task for them, sir. If they
Should not be a problem. If wickets in hand, it's quite gettable, easily gettable.
We have Rahul Prasad coming into bowl from Jamshedpur.
It was a wide ball, pitching outside the off stump, going further away, and wide declared. 36 now. Once again,
Way too wide. It was way too wide.
that was the replay of the wide
Last
ball. Yeah.
Yes.
So
He's trying to keep the ball away from the batsman so that they can go for
Hi,
big
hi,
shots.
please subscribe to my channel. Hello guys.
off spinner bowling to the left-handed batsman. That was a real good ball.
Nice ball.
And met the batsman to play. Vishal going for a drive outside the off stump, and the ball beats him comprehensively. Very good bowling. That's the ball a bowler would like to bowl. Once again, slightly short, and that allowed the batsman to get back and get a single down to offside towards squarish mid-off. .3 overs gone. 37 for 1. 15 to Vishal. Vishal batting really well. And with him is Kumar Devbrat, the man of the moment, captain of the team. A very very calm and patient player. I think Devbrat, with his maturity.
He's been playing Ranji for a few years now.
Yeah.
Played quite a lot of matches for the Ranji Trophy and got some good experience. And he's leading the team quite well, the Bokaro team.
Oh, that's a good ball, slightly short, but it is spun viciously past his off-stump. Batsman was trying to play it. Lucky that he didn't get a touch. Look, that ball was on the off and middle. Once again down to onside towards mid-wicket. Easily walks across for a run. So after the completion of the 7th over, the score stands at 38 for 1, chasing a target of 129 in 20 overs.
This is the score card so far for both the teams. So the yellow ones you see is the Jamshedpur, blue ones Bokaro. 7 overs gone for the Bokaro innings that they are playing, and 1 wicket between 6th and the 7th over. Needing 91 runs of 78 balls, Bokaro Blasters. They lost the 5-over match in the second half yesterday to Dumka Daredevils. Skipper has brought in Mithun again for a second over. He was the man getting the breakthrough for his team, sending Kushabra back to the dugout.
Now slightly brighter weather. Sun is not out as yet, but it is struggling to come out.
There is some light outside,
Yes.
but still we have a cloud cover there. And Devrat
Lovely shot.
just
That
hits
ball.
the ball to the boundary away for a 4.
It was pitched up and he went forward, took one step forward, and between mid-off and extra cover, 4 runs. Lovely shot. Mid-off and extra cover, 4 runs, so 4 more runs to the total, moves on to 42 for 1 after 7.2 overs. Devrat is on 6 in 7 balls and Vishal 15 of 18 balls. Incidentally, this is Mithun's second over.
This is what we were talking about, sir, the hard hitter batsman Devrat. He hit this shot hard towards the extra cover region.
He's a hard-hitting batsman, all right, but he has got a good defense. He can play according to the situation.
Absolutely.
That is what made him a better batsman. You play according to the situation. When the runs are demanded, he can score very quickly. And when you need to defend your wicket, your team is in dire trouble. You got to defend. You got to play and stick there at the wicket. That's the, in fact, that's the thing that every good batsman must have in him. According to the situation, you got to build your innings. Driving slightly up, is lucky that the ball fell short of the mid-off fielder.
Hello, bhai. Please subscribe and share.
They need 1 more wicket at this stage, Jamshedpur Jugglers, to put pressure on the Bokaro team.
This was short outside the off stump, and the batsman went back and played it deliberately over the fielders in the ring, played it down to straight extra cover for a single. There was a fielder there, but he played it over the heads of the infielder.
Just one run coming off this last ball and one ball left. That's outside of the off stump. A dot delivery. So Kumar Kushagra went out for 13. We have Vikas and Devrat still batting, looking good in the middle. And 8 overs gone. Bokaro are 44 for 1.
They are falling behind the required run rate, but they can cover up well if wickets are hand. That can happen. And this is the bowling card. This is Ashish Kumar, none for 19. Jaskaran Singh, none for 11. And a fresh over starts.
Hello, please like.
One run conveniently coming off as a single there.
Very intelligently played by Vishal. He allowed the ball to come onto him and then played it down to onside for a single. Not trying to hit very hard.
The skipper is on strike, Kumar Devrat. Looking to cut the ball, but there's a fielder there. Down the ground, hitting it hard for a 4.
Very well played.
Well in control. Well played shot by Vishal. Going down on one knee.
Playing the ball wide of mid-on for 4.
Seven runs have come so far from the over.
Hello, bhai. Please subscribe, like the
Rahul
video. Please
is
like button dabao.
Bowling at a fairly good line.
Like cheyandi,
Not giving
subscribe
away any wides or
cheyandi.
such. That was a good ball. Just pushed it away towards the fielder. So 9 overs gone. We are into our 10th over now. And Bokaro needs 77 runs from 66 balls.
Exactly 7 runs per over. I think Bokaro is falling behind the run rate. They can make up if wickets are in hand. So let us see until Kumar Devrat is there. They're not in a hurry.
But the batting lineup for Bokaro is good. So they have good batsmen in the team. So I don't think so it would be difficult for them to get this target. That's wide towards the off stump.
नहीं आता भाई, मैं आर्चर मोड पे रखा. I will try for next stream.
Wide not given.
way out towards the off stump, but umpire did not consider it wide.
Played off the back foot, but a straight to field at the cover boundary. Only one run. After 9.2 overs, it's 53 for 1. Devbrat on 10 and Vishal is on 22.
मैं क्या मैंने डाला ये क्या बॉल
Look at that. Straight to the fielder there in the deep. And taking a quick single. So 22 runs coming off this partnership in 23 balls so far. And there's an appeal. Umpire denies that. So 76 runs still required. That's a fair delivery. Good one from Mithun. He's doing well with the ball. He's a young lad from the Jamshedpur team. Just one wicket gone down for Bokaro so far. And Mithun the man to take the wicket. That's a good ball. But
it was
that
wide, down the leg side, far too wide to be declared a wide. He was trying to bowl on the leg stump, but it went wide of the leg stump. 8.3 overs.
It's always difficult for a bowler to bat to a left-handed and then a right-handed. And it looks like a good length, but then it pitches outside the off stump. Going down the leg side.
After hitting the pads, the ball ran towards the fine leg, but time enough to go for a leg by.
हेलो भाई सब्सक्राइब कर दो लाइक कर दो
So after 9.5 overs, the score is 55 for 1, and Chanchal Dattagupta is here with me on the box. In the box is Chanchal, a very good batsman of his time, opening batsman, driving it in the offside. And the batsman went for a run. 56 for 1, Chanchal.
Yes, they have the platform in place. 56 for 1 in the first 10 overs. And it was not a big score put up by the Jharkhand Jugglers team. So they are on course to win this match. But still, 73 runs to be scored of 60 balls. But so far the innings is on track.
Yeah, they can make up for that if wickets in hand. Wickets in hand is very important.
Right, very correct. So 73 more required of 60 balls.
हेलो भाई प्लीज सब्सक्राइब
To win this match against Jamshedpur Jugglers. And Jamshedpur Jugglers has really struggled today with their batting. They wanted to have a bright start, and perhaps that is the reason they promoted Pappu Singh along with Vivek Kumar. They had a wonderful start, no doubt, going at a clip of 7.5 runs per over. And Then suddenly there was a collapse in the middle order with 3 wickets falling down for addition of only 9 runs, and that had put pressure on them with 2 youngsters at the wicket. But somehow Himanshu Dwivedi could soak up the pressure to a certain extent, scoring 23, remaining not out, and that helped Jamshedpur Jugglers to put up a somewhat respectable 128 for 9, though they would have liked to score something around 150 odd runs.
In fact, the way they were going when they were 70 for 1, one thought that they will score 150 runs and take the match straightly out of
फटाफट सब्सक्राइब कर दो, शेयर कर दो.
Yes, that was
like
very much
कर दो.
within their reach, but yes, some bad strokes cost them a few wickets, and that put them back. Now this ball turned fairly from Rahul, and he was beaten all ends up, Vivek Vishal. Vivek Vishal had a wonderful season with the under-23 team last year, having got 400s as the opening batsman, along with Aryaman Sen, who got 3. Now, the wicketkeeper is having a little talk with the bowler, giving him the tips where to bowl. Now, here goes the second wicket. Vishal trying to hit one through the covers.
managed to point.
He managed just an outside edge, and it goes to point for a easy catch taken by Atul there. So Vishal losing his wicket again to a shot which was not properly executed. So the Bokaro Blasters lost their second wicket, needing to score 70 odd run of 58 deliveries.
Need another 2. जल्दी आउट करे तो विन होगा. Bye.
We are live from the Jharkhand State International Cricket Stadium in Ranchi. We are bringing you right coverage of the Carbon Jharkhand T20 tournament.
And you can watch these matches live on your mobile if you download the app FanCode.
भाई जल्दी सब्सक्राइब कर दो, लाइक कर दो, शेयर कर दो.
Another good link delivery to Yuvraj, who has just come in at the wicket. The ball of Vivek Vishal.
That ball turned. It gripped on the, pitched on the leg and middle and spun away from the batsman.
और 2 विकेट
He did
गया
well
तो
to
मैच
get back to
आ
it.
गया.
Well, for the next 4 or 5 overs, it will be very interesting to see Kumar Devrat and Yuvraj batting, because this is this ball bounced a little from the off stump. He got that bounce. He's a tall fellow with a high arm action, so the wicket, he's extracting some help from the wicket. It was a good length delivery, pitching on the leg stump and just turning out, and had a wonderful bounce to that. He was completely beaten. So after 11 overs, the score is
बोलो
58 for
लाइक कर दो शेयर कर दो
Devdutt batting
सब्सक्राइब
on
कर दो
12
भाई
and Yuvraj batting on 1. Kumar Kushagra was out
कौन जीतेगा बताओ भाई
Vishal, after a promising start, failed to capitalize on the start that he had got. Was out for 22, trying to put it through the cover region, but unfortunately had an outside edge, and the ball landed just lofted gently to the point fielder Atul. In the next 5 overs or so, you need to rotate the strikes and keep the scoreboard moving.
Okay, let's see.
Or else, in the last 5 overs, you will find yourself in some sort of bother with the run rate creeping much higher.
Yeah. Now is the time when Kumar Devdutt has to change gear, because he can hit big shots. He's capable of doing that, and now the situation is that he has to go for some lofted strokes.
gangster
Well, there is enough time. Maybe
फटाफट सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई
Devdutt will still take a few more overs
संजय महाजन
to go for the big hits, because you still have, I believe, 8 or 9 overs left, and with such a low total to chase, it is not yet out of your hands that you take that much of a risk to go over the top.
hello bro Harshal bro hold out nice bowling oh not out
This is a near miss. No, he got it. He got out.
और एक विकेट गया भाई
He is bowled. He went across
Abhi
too
bhai.
far across the off stump, left his leg stump exposed, and that is a very, very important wicket at this stage for the Jamshedpur jugglers. Yuvraj
wicket
Kumar
gira to
is
celebrate
a
bhi nahi
genuine
karta.
all-rounder. He was promoted up the
Kya hai
batting
bhai?
order, but he failed to deliver. He went too far across and lost his leg stump.
Yeah, was on the leg and middle, and he was moving towards the off to play it down to vacant fine leg reason, but he missed
लो
the
भाई
line of the ball
फटाफट लाइक कर दो
completely and was
सब्सक्राइब
clean
कर दो
bowled.
अभी भाई विकेट गिर गया और एक दो They are in.
At this stage, and
अभी भाई thank God
things might
Big hai
become a
sala.
bit difficult. Here we see the young talent Rajandeep walking to the crease. In the last match, Rajandeep and
क्या भाई
Kumar Devdutt had pulled the team out of trouble with a 50-odd partnership. Rajandeep scoring 27 and Kumar Devdutt scoring 48 runs to win the match and get the
how
man of
much
the match
you bet
award.
on this भाई अभी भाई
Rajandeep Singh is another very, very talented batsman.
Shoot out.
Now the ball kept low. This ball kept low from Mithun. Mithun is trying to bowl on the off-stump corridor, the corridor of uncertainty for any batsman, any right-handed batsman. And so far he has done a good job. He's into his 4th over and have just conceded 13 runs and have taken 2 wickets. The wicketkeeper got a very bad bounce. He failed to collect it, so one more extra run takes the score to 59 for 3. And this
Hello
is the
bhai,
12th over in
subscribe kar do,
progress
like kar
with
do.
another 60
IPL
odd
शुरू
runs
होने
to
वाला है
go.
tomorrow onwards कौन जीतेगा चेन्नई और मुंबई
Now it's a wide. He dragged it too far outside the off stump, Mithun. So it's 60 for 3, another 68, 69 runs to be scored of 8.4 overs. These two are at the wicket.
CSK OP आवा
They would
Yeah,
certainly
CSK
be
fan,
eyeing a
Harshal
victory in this
Sanjay.
match also.
देखो last 5 matches. Only Mumbai Indians wins this match. Last 5 matches.
Now this is a good shot. A beautiful shot. Square of the wicket on the front foot by Kumar Devbrat. He takes a single and crosses over.
That was a good ball also. That swung in the air. He was
Although
ball
wicket gaya
was
to match
going
हाथ में आ
towards
जाएगा.
the leg side, but it swung away from the batsman, and it was on the offside,
Hello,
off
please like and
off
subscribe,
stump,
bro.
and he played it well, played very well. But something has to be done by these two batsmen. Oh, what bowled
what
him
a
up
bowl.
very well.
Nice bowling.
Very well bowled.
well
A
bowled.
Yeah.
magnificent delivery from Mithun. It cut back sharply from outside the off stump at a very decent pace.
He really forced the
यहाँ पे-
batsman. The earlier
यहाँ
ball that
You are in.
he bowled, that ball swung away, and this
You
ball
are back
was
on game, bhai.
just outside the off stump, cut back, and the batsman was clean bowled. Look at this. Oh,
This is a dream delivery for any pace bowler, so to say. Just short of a length, and he was in two minds. He was expecting the ball to move out. He was trying to create a room for himself, but the ball cut back, hardly gave him any time to adjust to his stroke, and he lost his wicket. Clean bowled.
very well bowled. The earlier ball was swinging away from the batsman. This one cut back very quickly. It was just short of a length, but the batsman
And
making
Jamshed
room.
put jugglers with two quick wickets are really back in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely they are back in the
Now,
game.
perhaps Kumar Devbrat is the man
Hello guys.
whom they would
फटाफट
like to remove
subscribe कर
as
दो,
soon as
like कर
possible
दो,
because he's
share
one
कर
man
दो
who
भाई.
can take the game away from you. He is such an experienced
बचिया,
cricketer,
PUBG gangster.
having been with the Jharkhand team in all formats for last few years. He knows how to pace the innings.
bowling with pace also. Mithun is able to move the ball away and bring it in, so little difficult for the batsman to gaze.
Bhai, I need Singh and Devbrat batting. Okay, bhai.
This is the playback of the last wicket. Mithun bowling Rajandeep with a very
बोलो
good
भाई,
delivery. He didn't have anything to
IPL
do.
first match CSK versus Mumbai. कौन जीतेगा?
Again trying to bowl off outswinger. He
Yeah,
pitches it
definitely Mumbai
wide out to the
Indians.
off stump.
Sandeep Rahane.
This innings is more or less following the same pattern of that of Jamshedpur jugglers, who after a
like
wonderful
कर दो,
start
share कर
lost
दो,
their way midway through
subscribe
the
कर दो
innings.
भाई.
And this is what is happening here also with Blasters, having lost two quick wickets within a span of just 8-9 deliveries.
Now, you are right. Jamshedpur at one time, they were 70 odd for one wicket and then lost 4 wickets in 8-9
Nice
runs.
bowling.
So,
Now
same
Prem lucky
way.
to survive, chasing a delivery wide outside the off stump, and this is what pressure can do to you. You have just come in at the wicket, you were sitting in the dressing room, padded up, waiting for your turn, but you knew we are into a very good platform. The opening batsman and the one down, they have played well, they have laid a platform for you, and suddenly you are asked to go after two quick wickets fall.
मेरे को पता नहीं
And
भाई.
so you get a bit
This was my
disturbed.
first live streaming in
There are a lot
Run
of
rate.
thoughts which goes on into your mind. You have got to really concentrate, keep your distractions away so that you can
CSK
focus
win to
on
T20.
the situation and play accordingly.
Sanjay.
And it was that pressure which has built up made
Okay,
him
let's
play.
see. Tomorrow
I
onwards.
tried to play that ball which was wide outside the off stump, Prem Chaurasia.
Losing wicket gets the required run rate high. Now it is
Please
almost
subscribe, bro.
8.5 runs per over.
So Atul Surwar, the left arm spinner for Jamshedpur jugglers.
Edwin Sagorika.
From Bokaro Blasters, I beg your pardon. A good
Yeah.
delivery,
Yes,
gently played off the front foot by Kumar Deobrat.
Deobrat, 19 balls, 13 runs. Prem 2 balls, 0.
The captain
Atul
himself seems to have taken the
Atul
responsibility
came with the
on
ball.
his shoulder to see through the remaining overs and register a win.
Yeah, if he stays there till last.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
just
lovely ball
missed it.
pitching on the leg stump. And the batsman beaten
Bye.
all ends up. That was spun sharply just past the off stump.
Perhaps there is some moisture still on the wicket because the way the ball is gripping, I believe there is some more moisture left because of the cloud cover. There is no sunshine. He had managed to reach home, so it was a direct hit from mid-wicket, but the batsman is home safely.
हेलो भाई फटाफट लाइक कर दो शेयर कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो और एक मैच है आफ्टरनून क्या दिस इज आफ्टरनून
The ball
फटाफट
is
लाइक कर दो
spinning.
भाई
This ball is spinning on this track, so it will be difficult for the batsman to really negotiate Atul until and unless he bowls too short or too full.
प्लीज लाइक कर दो शेयर कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई
Yesterday we had quite a bit of rain. Well, the pitch was covered, but there is moisture
Again, there
beneath.
is a great
Yes,
turn. The ball moving
this
nice
way.
bro
from-
nice
from-
Harshal bro
off and middle to outside the off stump. So yes, the batsmen are finding it difficult, and as the game progresses, if they continue to bowl a few more overs like this, with the ball turning square,
bowling team favorite है
Wrapped him on
out
the
Wrapped him on
pad,
the pad,
but down towards the leg side. Oh, he hasn't given out.
out or नहीं not out
64 for 4. Let us see the replay. Wrapped him.
I think it is going down the leg side.
Yes, I was also of the opinion that the ball was going down the leg side.
So Deobrat survives. Good over by Atul.
not given out
Very good bowling.
Bokaro Blasters still under some pressure.
And very intelligent piece of bowling by Atul. Yes.
This is the card for the top 10 scorers.
हेलो भाई
tournament
फटाफट
so
लाइक
far.
कर दो सब्सक्राइब
Vivek
कर दो
Kumar,
भाई
86, leading the group, and Arnav Sinha has creeped in. He's at number 10 with 60 of 2 innings, and the batsmen in the top 5 are all in their 60s and 70s. Now Rahul Prasad, the other left-arm spinner, is bowling from the other end. Two left-arm spinners bowling in tandem. Atul Surwar and from the other end, Rahul Prasad. Rahul Prasad is another good promising left-arm spinner. He has not been a regular for the senior team, but yes, off and on he has been in the team and have played quite a few matches for Jharkhand
who's going left
Ranji
side
team. He's a wonderful bowler, and after Shehbaz Nadeem, perhaps he's one left-arm spinner who has got that left-arm spinner's loop, so to say. He has got a
Online
wonderful
between
action, a
seven
wonderful
and
loop.
seven.
So sometimes it is quite deceiving for the batsman.
And he is very accurate also. Doesn't bowl loose balls. And being a spinner, you can't afford to bowl full tosses or short ball.
You're right. He is into his fourth over and have conceded just 13 runs and have also taken a wicket. So you're right.
Once again, a slight loop, and the ball was on the off stump, slightly outside the off stump, and conceded a single.
हेलो भाई फटाफट लाइक कर दो शेयर कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई जल्दी सब्सक्राइब कर दो
So that creates a doubt in the mind of
Of
the batsman.
Yes, right, you heard.
Again a good delivery, but just dabbed it. Yeah.
Slightly short of a length, and the batsman had enough time to steer it down to short third man for a run.
वो T20 है पूरा boring मैच
सोच के डालता रहना सिंगल से प्रॉब्लम नहीं है हाँ आराम से आना देखिए आराम से आना अब आदमी
Thank you
This
bro
one was a
Deepak Singh
faster
bro
one, but on the stumps.
And that cocked up also. Batsman had to dab it down.
Yes, it cocked up from a good length. With the left arm spinner bowling, you're right. You don't expect that much of bounce.
you are in अभी भाई you
So the
are
batsman
in
did very well to play it down.
कहाँ
Yes,
है अभी
yes,
भाई
yes.
पे हिमांशु आजा
Now this is, he tries to cut it, but he failed to pierce the gap between the point and the short third
that's
man,
what this like,
but
yeah.
manages a
Leave it
single,
by-
I suppose.
It was far too near to his body. That's
अभी
why
भाई leave it
Wicket-taker's card, Balakrishna leading the pack with 5 wickets, and Jaskaran with 5 wickets of 3 matches, and then Jayaprakash Yadav with 5, and Yuvraj Kumar with 5.
बोलो भाई
But
क्या
Balakrishna
बोलना
has
भाई
taken 5
कृष्णा
wickets,
दासरी
having
भाई
played only 2 matches, and the rest have, and of course Jayaprakash Yadav 5 wickets.
Anybody knows
The first
Telugu
match
भाई
played.
अगर कहीं ना
36
तेलुगु
for
अच्छा भाई
61 runs. It's a bit tough for Bokaro Blasters, especially with the wicket-taking turn and.
हेलो हेलो फटाफट लाइक कर दो शेयर कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई
the required run rate is over 10 runs per over.
Yes, and with the tail to follow, it remains to be seen whether their skipper Devbrat can play a match-winning innings. He's settled down. He has played for quite some time now. He's on 19, having played 27 deliveries. It remains to be seen whether they have any other spinners to
Manoj
keep bowling,
Verma,
because
बताओ, क्या
the spinners
बताऊं
were
भाई?
into
love you
their
यार
last
विकी भाई love you
overs.
कौन जीतेगा
Rahul. But you have
I
Atul, the
think
other
bowling
left-arm
team
spinner,
win.
was introduced late by
BB
Jharkhand
win.
jugglers. Seeing Atul doing a good job, seeing Rahul doing a good job, Atul was brought in. He bowled a wonderful first over. He's into his second over. He can check the flow of runs on this track. If he
मेरा
really bowls
फोन
another.
Realme X2 है भाई
The bowler had to run back to its mid-on.
मनोज वर्मा कौन जीतेगा भाई के भाई दीपक सिंह आई थिंक भाई बैटिंग टीम wins when they have to hit the ball के भाई दीपक सिंह भाई
He just places the ball in the gap and runs for a single. And now it's
आउट हो गया भाई फ्रेम आउट हो गया आउट नहीं
He couldn't reach it.
आउट
No, he has
क्या
got it.
सेलिब्रेट नहीं कर रहा वो
Look at the replay.
हाँ भाई आउट हो गया भाई दीपक भाई
So another wicket falls. Prem Chaurasia going back. Now this is what we were talking about, that if you have a spinner in hand
इसी
on
तरह
this
खेले
track,
तो
it will be difficult
definitely
for the
they will lose,
batsman
bro.
to really get on top. And this is what happened. It was a well pitched up delivery, turning away. He tried to go over the top and just managed to lob a simple catch.
Abhi
The
bhai.
spin taking the edge of his bat and just lofted it
Where are
between
you,
the
Abhi
cover
bhai?
and the point region. So the 5th wicket falls.
हेलो भाई फटाफट लाइक कर दो सब्सक्राइब
So
कर
of
दो
course,
शेयर कर दो
he couldn't middle the ball well because it hit the upper part of the bat. That's why it went high up in the air. Had it put a hit from the lower part of the bat, I think the ball would have cleared the fielder easily. But there is a bounce in the wicket now. Spin is bowling, getting some bounce, and that is making it life difficult.
Yeah, bounce, not only bounce, they're also extracting turns from this wicket. So it's not an easy wicket to bat against spinners, especially. With the balls turning square and the odd balls kicking up from a good length. Now this was a full length delivery from Atul. A push to mid-on for a single. Vikas Singh can also hit those big shots. In the last match also
को
he has
समझ में
failed
नहीं
his
आ रहा
team out,
क्या बोल रहा
scoring
था
some
दीपक सिंह
red
भाई
ball runs under pressure and remaining not out. But a lot depends on Kumar Devbrat. Very soon we may see him changing gears. as you
अभी
said.
जाके खेल तो पता
Now is the
चलेगा
time
क्या
to
पता
change
चलेगा
gear,
मेरे को?
otherwise it will be too late for Devbrat.
Left arm over. 2 balls to go.
Devbrat out and not out bro he was still in there chill bro Sudan Singh bro thank you bro
Someone needs
hi
to
bro
give
like
Dhoni
कर दो
back.
भाई
So very well
फटाफट
done
लाइक कर दो
finishers.
शेयर कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई
Puts up pressure and sees to it that yes, he's the man of the day, man of that time, and he's one cricketer who has bailed out the Indian team on many occasions from very, very dicey and tight situations.
He had that confidence in him to do it. He knew that he could do it. So he waited for his moment. And whenever he lofted the ball, he cleared the ground so very easily.
यहाँ तो खेलते दिखता है
This is down the leg stump.
मदर चुट कब मारेगा
Down the leg stump. He's bowling a little
Count.
faster, Atul, trying to extract
सनी पंडित भाई
bounce, but he's not giving
कौन है
right.
वो देवव्रत है ना
He knows that he gives ample time for the batsman to come out of the wicket and maybe go for a lofted shot. So he's trying to
लो
make
लो
the
भाई
batsman stay within
30
the
balls
crease and then play.
56 runs needed
So 56 runs to score from 30 balls. So it's really more than 10 runs.
हाय फटाफट लाइक कर दो शेयर कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई आउट होगा कौन आउट होगा मेरे को मालूम नहीं है
It's a difficult situation, but yes, Jamshedpur jugglers even are scoring 128 has put the brakes on the
भाई
Bokaro
आपका
during the middle overs of the game.
मैं
when the spinners
तेलंगाना
came
से है
in,
भाई
the run rate dropped and
सनी
a few
पंडित
wickets
भाई
fell. So
तेलंगाना
that has put
मादी
them
तेलंगाना
back,
भाई
Bokaro Blasters in their chase. So with Ashish Kumar on the crease and with the tail to follow, the onus is on now Kumar Devbrat to really play a match-winning innings
लाइक
from
करो
stoppage.
यार
And for
बंदा
that you
बोल रहा
need
है
some
दीपक सिंह
lusty
भाई
hitting.
पबजी खेल रहा है
Few balls has to be put
रोज
beyond the park.
डेली पबजी खेल रहा भाई चार्जिंग पर किसके ओ चार्जिंग रिमूव्ड ओके थैंक यू ब्रो चार्जिंग 90% 38th like 39th very good work bro keep on thank you bro
Trying to nibble.
अभी भाई ये दोनों लास्ट तक
Lucky he didn't get a
टिक रहा
touch.
है प्लीज हमको हिंदी थोड़ा थोड़ा आता है भाई
What was he doing? Standing in his
भाई उनको
position
बोलो
and trying to
सिल्वर को
reach the
bowling दे
ball from there. Very lucky didn't get a
मैं
touch.
फोन कर दूं भाई
Ashish
बोल
bowling
दो
his last over, none for 19.
This is a very good move to bring Ashish back at this stage.
अनिल
He had
सागर
one
ब्रो
over.
हम भी तेलंगाना
So if he
ब्रो
can get hold of
नाइस
another
ब्रो
wicket,
लाइक कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई
So then that will push Bokaro Blasters further back.
क्या होगा just wait bro just wait what happened just wait bro 1 minute
73 for 5.
okay
And now Kumar Devbrat walking up to his partner.
Right. Now, whatever is to be done by Kumar Grath because he knows him.
16th over in progress. 73 for 5. Bokaro Blasters chasing a target of 128. We are live from the Jharkhand State Cricket Association International Stadium Complex in Ranchi, bringing you live coverage of the Carbon Jharkhand T20 tournament. And this is the 4th day and the 7th match in progress between Bokaro Blasters and Jamshedpur Jugglers.
Raman Sharma Fuddu batting
Bokaro Blasters
hi bro
won the toss
welcome
this
to live
morning and
stream
asked Jamshedpur to
Mahesh
bat.
Parvi
Jamshedpur, after a bright start, lost
Nikhil
their way.
Patel
128
hi
for
bro
right at the end of 20 overs.
hi all of you
Now this was a slower delivery
out
from
please
Ashish
please
on the
Nikhil
pads,
Patel
and Vikas plays it to the short mid-wicket region. There's no fielder there
कोई
and
out होगा
safely crossover.
देवव्रत
So
BB will win this match bro
Now Devbrat. He has to score quickly now, Devbrat. Time is running out for him.
सिकिलू you know
Yes, it's time now
यार
for
कुमार
one of
बोल
them to
मरना
change gears because still
भी कौन से फैंटेसी सेट खेलते हैं
50 runs to this ball.
Hard, but couldn't get it.
Ilyas
Was trying to
Team
get
11
perhaps to the onside.
Team 11 real 11 no competition
Took the ball to mid off.
क्या हो रहा क्या हो रहा पूरा लैग हो रहा कौन सा ब्रो लैग हो रहा भाई क्या है वो
He finished his stroke. Trying to play it on the onside. The ball took the
वो चयन कर दिया मैंने
in the block hole.
Balls, that is 4 overs.
हाय हाय फटाफट लाइक कर दो, शेयर कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई. 24 balls, 53 runs needed.
They managed to score 128 thanks to the youngster Himanshu Dwivedi, who remained not out with 23. And then when they came on to bowl, at one stage the opposition were going smoothly with around 50 runs on board with one wicket gone.
फटाफट लाइक कर दो भाई, शेयर कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई.
Bowling steadily, they kept on picking away, and that helped them because when the spinners came in, they got some purchase from the wicket, and that has really forced the Bokaro class players in the backfoot. And with 4 overs to go, they have to score 53 runs to win this match. Though Kumar Devrat is still on the ground. And now Vikas goes for a big hit and seems he has cleared the ground.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a beautiful shot.
तेलंगाना में लॉकडाउन है कि
Straight
अनलॉक
six.
है? अनलॉक है भाई. वैभव बंद, वैभव ब्रो.
Atul in some sort of pressure with 5 more deliveries to go.
Clear the
Over.
screen.
He might be under pressure and he might be bowling a little faster, a little quicker.
मेरा नाम है दीपक.
Because the first ball
सुमंत कुमार सिंह.
he gave it
गणेश
to the player.
अगुम्बे. क्लियर द स्क्रीन, क्लियर द स्क्रीन. थैंक यू गणेश.
Vikas Singh. So hits it cleanly for 6.
हेलो हेलो, फटाफट लाइक कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई.
Now or never for Bokaro
दीपक
team.
सिंह, दीपक है भाई. मेरा नाम है दीपक.
Oh, once again, hit hard.
6.
And for a
And
beautiful
again he
shot.
hit. Now he's a big hitter.
अब
Vikas
इंटरेस्टिंग
knows
आएगा.
his hitting skills, and I believe this is the right time that he has changed gears because audience
23-47.
left high and dry because you are chasing 53 runs in 4
गणेश
overs.
अगुम्बे.
So,
पेटे कौन?
Right, very well, between
So-
two fingers.
so 10 runs in 2 overs. As I told you, the first ball that was hit for a 6 has put Atul
ऑडियो
in
का
some
आवाज
sort of
करो. Okay.
pressure. And the second ball he bowled
ऋषि
was
कुमार भाई.
outside the
ओके
off
भाई.
stump, shorter of length, and he
हेलो सर,
pulls it
क्या
away to the
हाल
mid-wicket
है
fence.
आज?
Now you see he has
Oh,
bowled a wide.
wide outside the off stump. Bowler was scared of bowling up to him.
Wait.
He's trying to bowl faster. He's trying to
Bowl away from him so that,
yes.
oh, far too outside the offside. Just wide by miles.
So
नहीं
2 balls,
चाहिए.
11 runs, and Atul under tremendous
12,
pressure in this over.
42 runs
Pressure for the bowler.
from 22 balls.
One big over at this stage will bring the run rate down to
FanCode में ना भाई कितने रुपए ले रहा है वो?
easier.
15 रुपए.
Even then, the batsman ran across. Change lanes.
ऑडियो का आवाज क्या भाई? ऑडियो का आवाज बढ़ाओ.
Kumar
बढ़ाओ.
Devrat on a strike, batting on 22 of 31 balls. And
Okay,
14 at the other end is facing of 9 balls. Oh, well bowled. But tucked him round on the onside of the wicket. Gets a quick single. The score moves on to 89 now.
I think Debu did the right thing. Kumar Devrat did the right thing by
हेलो.
taking a single and giving the strike to
फटाफट
Vikas,
like कर
who
दो
is
भाई,
known for his
subscribe
big
कर दो,
hitting, and
share
he has
कर दो.
already got a 6 and a 4 in the first 2 balls that he faced in this over. So he did the right thing to give Vikas the strike.
Once again hit very hard, but feel that they are running to his left. And the long off race, and not before the batsmen were able to cross over for a single. The score goes to 90 for 5.
38 more required of 19 deliveries. Atul with the last ball of this over, bowling to Devrat. Now this is a good length delivery. Devrat just taps it in front of point and
Hello
crosses
bhai,
over for a
फटाफट like
single.
कर दो, subscribe कर दो.
So
38 runs needed from 18
91
balls.
for 5 is the score at the end of the 17th over.
एक अच्छा ओवर
Yeah, 2 rupees per match, 15 rupees for full tournament. भाई
कंफ्यूज
सब
नहीं
कब
रहना
आप ये कब का मैच है? कब का मैच है?
So 18 balls, 38
जीत गया
runs.
200
Still
rupees.
a tough situation for Bokaro Blasters.
हेलो भाई,
But with
फटाफट
Vikas
like कर दो,
and
subscribe कर दो, share कर दो
Devrat
भाई.
at the wicket, anything can happen. A few big hits and you are back in the game.
You have to bring the run rate down to within 10 runs, or
Come
even
on,
10
Devrat.
runs is gettable in
Where
one
is
over.
Abhi
But
bhai?
to get 14,
Arshal
15
bhai,
runs
Abhi
in
bhai,
one over,
किधर है
it's
आप?
always difficult. You have to have a big over of 15, 17 runs at the last 3 overs, out of the last 3 overs.
Now the problem is that Devrat knows that there is no one else in the dugout
Welcome
to
live
score
stream,
this
bro.
run, so
Vijay Gaddam,
he has to
Raman Sharma,
play
IPL
through the 20 overs if
IPL आ रहा है, FanCode
if
पर
there are
आ
any
रहा है भाई.
chances of winning this match. He has to stay there.
Jaskaran comes back to the attack.
Now
मेरा number,
it
do you
remains
want
to
my
be seen
number,
how
bro? Any betting
Vikas,
tips only?
approaches Jaskaran because he's a left-arm seamer, Jaskaran, and he's experienced enough of bowling in the death overs for Jharkhand in the limited over matches. So, and because he's known for his big hitting skills, so it's a good battle between Jaskaran and Vikas, both left-handers. This was a very good delivery. Angled away from the batsman. He went for a heave on the offside. Misses is completely collected by the wicketkeeper.
Jaskaran is very quick also. Just missing the edge of the bat through to wicketkeeper.
And very near the off stump as well. So Jaskaran, in his third over, having conceded 12 runs in the last 2 overs that he has bowled, bowling to Vikas Singh. Now, as I said, he is experienced of bowling the death overs. You see
IPL आ
him
रहा
where
भाई,
he's pitching
tomorrow
the ball and he's
onwards.
bowling up.
Any
He's bowling
tips?
up. He's not allowing the batsman.
Any tips for free only, bhai?
He's not allowing the batsman any room to go for a horizontal
15
bat
balls,
shot.
37 runs needed.
And mixing up his deliveries, bowling slowers.
Only Chital Patal. Chital
First
Patal.
3 balls
कौन है
were all
Chital
dot
Patal?
balls. That has added
Mumbai
more
will win
pressure
again.
on Bokaro Blasters.
RCB. जीतेगा देवव्रत out.
Jamshedpur, no doubt, is on the upper hand.
फटाफट लाइक
in
कर दो,
present
शेयर कर दो,
situation.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई.
But again, a
Next
few
match.
blows may change the complexion of the game, who knows.
2 p.m. onwards. Yeah, it's correct or not? भाई दिया. मेरे को पता नहीं भाई, वो झारखंड में
This
उसी
might-
रहा
yes.
था भाई.
It was a wide.
Exercise skill out.
He dragged it further down the off stump. Jaskaran. It was wide
Don't do
out
like
of the
this,
off stump.
bro. Ganesh,
A
bro.
wide given by the umpire.
Please, who want to bet on CSK? Call me. I
So
take
another-
all your bets.
36.
Ranchi mein hu main.
35 more runs required.
Hi. Hello. Please like, subscribe.
36 from 15
Share
deliveries.
kar do bhai.
It's a good Yorker, but well dug out
फटाफट
by
like कर दो, subscribe
Vishal
कर
Singh.
दो.
And he crosses over for his single.
मेरा number
Singles are not going to help much at this stage. When you require 35 runs of 14 balls.
Google Pay.
Yeah, Jaskaran did well to bowl a Yorker, not allowing the batsman to swing
मेरा
his bat.
नाम है दीपू अडिगोपला.
So things are becoming more and more difficult.
नेट फ्री है तेरा.
All through this
Yeah,
over,
Wi-Fi.
Jaskaran has
Act
kept the
fiber
ball
net,
up, the
bhai.
ball outside the off stump, not allowing Vikas
Unlimited है ना
to
भाई
swing
मेरे
his
को.
bat to anything which is pitched on the stumps.
वो लाइव स्ट्रीम फर्स्ट है मेरा क्रिकेट का.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
missed time.
shit.
You think I don't
Over
know,
the
but
top
it's
and wonderfully
over
connected.
the roofs for 6. And
10 points.
this
which
is the
100.
situation. 100 on the board. Last ball of the over is swung it and over the wideish mid-off or extra cover fielder. It's 6. So after 17.5 overs, it's 100 of the innings. Debrath batting on 31 of 35 balls, and Vishal Singh is scoring 16 of 30.
Wait, bhai. क्या हो रहा हो? Just wait, bro. I'll restart. Okay. हो गया. मेरा साइड नहीं है वो. उसी साइड है या भाई. There is some problem in FanCode. Stay tuned. We will back into no time. There seems to be an issue with the live feed. Okay, आ गया भाई.
It's cloudy here in Ranchi.
फटाफट लाइक कर दो,
No
सब्सक्राइब कर
droplets
दो.
of rain.
मेरा साइड नहीं है भाई. Saddam.
So
अभी भी
Kumar
30 चाहिए क्या
Debrath,
तू?
the skipper from Bokaro, started to hit shots, playing well for the team. That's another one from
Oh,
It's a
भाई,
huge shot by
please
Vikas
restart
Singh.
once.
He just picked up from where Debrath had left in the last over. So of the
कोई
last 3
प्रॉब्लम है क्या भाई
deliveries,
अभी?
3 sixes. The 5th and 6th delivery of
Going to be
Jaskaran
interest
going
now.
for a 6 hit by Kumar Debrath. And right on the first delivery, again,
फटाफट
Kohli
लाइक
is
कर दो,
impressionable.